Hey guys, so welcome to another one of our Futures lockdown survival tips. Last week we talked to you about choices, didn't we? And we said how one bad decision didn't have to lead to another, and how when we were struggling to get started in our day, struggling to get motivation, it wasn't about suddenly solving it, it was just about taking that next step. That next step has to be in the right direction, and then eventually it'll get me where I want to go. I don't need to solve it all, I just take the next step in the right way. One bad choice doesn't have to lead to another one. And I said that this week we'd talk about how. We'd give you some practical tips to do that. So I want to talk to you this morning about commitment devices. A commitment device is something that kind of commits you to take action. So when I go for a run with a friend, if I go for a run, if I say to a friend, right, I'll meet you there in the morning, that's a commitment device because I'm more likely to do it because they're going to be waiting for me. When you set your alarm in the morning, it's a commitment device. I want to get up, I'll set an alarm, it's more likely to happen. Commitment devices aren't just about having someone hold you to account, they're about making things easier. So if I want to go for a run in the morning, I'll lay out my clothes on the bedside, beside the bed the night before. So when I wake up, I'm more likely to go because my running kit's already there, put it on, and I'm going to go out the door. If it's in the drawer, I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to have some breakfast, I'm going to think about it, and I might back out. So leave my clothes out, commitment device, makes it easier for me. Right now, have a think about some of the commitment devices you can use in your day. If you've got an English essay that you just haven't got started, can you open the book to the right page? Can you lay out a bit of paper with a pencil next to it? Can you open up your laptop and maybe type in the title of the essay and then set it to sleep? And leave it all on your desk, so when you wake up the next morning, it's there waiting. It's open, on the right page, ready to go. We're not trying to... You could still ignore it, but what we're trying to do here is make things easier. The key to making good choices is to make good choices easy choices. So if you can do things that make it more likely you'll do it, you're making the good choices easy choices. Conversely, what we also need to do is make bad choices harder to do. So if you know that you get distracted looking at your phone, give it to somebody else. In the morning, when you wake up, you've had your breakfast, whatever else, you know you're going to do 2 hours of work, take your phone, give it to mom, give it to somebody else and say, look, I'll have it back at midday. Can you hang on to this for me? Or if you don't want to do that, at least put it somewhere else. Same with TV remote. If you've got a TV in your bedroom, pick up the remote, take it out of your room and put it in another room. Stick it in the bathroom, stick it downstairs, stick it somewhere out of the way, so that when you're sitting in your room, it's more effort to get up, go out the room, walk around, find the remote, come. That's more effort. So you're less likely to do it. You'll just carry on doing your work. But if you're doing your work and the remote's right next to you, you're more likely to pick it up, press a button, see what's on, just casually. We're trying to make good choices, easy choices, and we're trying to make the bad choices harder. And if you do that, hopefully, you'll start to make some better choices. We all will. And our days will lead us in the direction that we want them to lead us. Okay, hope that's of use, and I will speak to you all again next week.